that none of us know when we're going to get into difficulties for whatever reason. And just at the very moment, it would be good to participate in order and community events. There's some way to draw on a resource to be able to do so. So it's like Buddhist welfare, you could say, isn't it?
I'm here because of the Abhayaratna Trust. I'm originally from Mexico. I've spent many years in Cambridge, but I've been there almost the last 2 years in Oslo. And if it's not because of the Abhayaratna Trust, I won't be here in the conventions. And it's really, really important for me now because I'm in this transition period and I was quite isolated in Oslo, and so important to connect with friends, with the core, the heart of the Triratna.
I've known about Abhayaratna Trust for a long time, and well, basically I'm in a position where I can help, and I know there are lots of people who need help. So it seems a very simple equation, really, very simple thing to do.
I'm really happy to have had the support, actually, of the Abhayaratna Trust to help out a very close friend of mine who was in a position of needing some real financial support. And it was very heartening to find that I wasn't on my own, you know, that there were a number of people who came together as a result of the initial support from Abhayaratna. And I have to say the outcome has been really splendid and delightful.
As a member of the order, I felt that it was just the right thing to be doing, particularly as we all get old, we all get ill. There are times when we won't be able to be self-financing. So who better to turn to than one's brothers and sisters in the order and movement for help?
I donate a modest amount to the Abhayaratna Trust. I started to do this when I became aware of somebody that I knew that was in financial difficulties, and they helped them. And also aware of somebody else that had given a lot to the movement in the early days, and then in later life was in reduced circumstances.
I very much wanted to do a one-year solitary retreat in New Zealand, on the other side of the world, and certainly did not have funds to support myself for an entire year with no work, no money coming in. And it was suggested that I apply, and it was such a vote of confidence to receive a grant.
And the reason I give to the Abhayaratna Trust is because I think it's really important to give to what one truly values. And I really value the Triratna Buddhist order and the people that make up the Triratna Buddhist order. And so it makes complete sense to me when I hear that there's people in the order in financial need to give to the Abhayaratna Trust.
My name is Karma Vajra. I work for the order office in India, and just my duty is to look after all order member in India. And I'm really pleased to have that opportunity to every order member to go for retreats. And since last, I think 2 to 3 years, we are getting the fund from Abhayaratna Trust, and it is really helpful to go to retreat.
The general experience is that I feel really a quite strong appreciation that we as an order have now a way of helping out people who are in financial need, you know, rather than relying on, say, welfare system, which is not, that's all crumbling more. And also it just feels more, we take that on as a movement. And then a couple of years ago, I was in need for a bit of extra money, and I noticed there was some embarrassment about that. And due to your good self, Taradakini, but all the people as well who had benefited from the trust were really sort of so encouraging, and then that did really help me, so I was just chuffed.
And I've also decided to leave the bulk of my estate in a legacy to the Abhayaratna Trust. It probably wouldn't amount to very much because I'm not very rich, but that doesn't matter because I think it's the spirit in which I want to support the order. I feel that it's really important that we look after one another, especially as we're getting older, and quite a few of us have fewer resources than we might have had if we had pursued a normal kind of career. So The reason I support it is because I love the order and I want it to flourish into the future.
It's the first time I've asked for help from Abhayaratna Trust, and I was just delightfully surprised how easy it was, and would encourage anyone with any financial hardship, difficulty to ask. It's that simple.